described what they're called and what they're like. The difficult part with that is, as you mentioned in your response, the language is very different. So I assume when you were describing the clothing, you were using that language to describe the. That's when it would probably be good to maybe slow down a little bit. Just like Zoli, your pace was a little fast than everybody else. And while I understood everything, when you're using those, when you're using your native language to describe the clothes, that's really important when you want to slow down so that the person who doesn't know the language can maybe understand what the clothing is called. Because when you sort of rushed through it and I was like, well, I don't know, I didn't quite hear what it was. So that might be a helpful suggestion. Even if your pace is fast, but it's understandable, slow down when you're using maybe your native language so that the English speaker can sort of understand what it sounds like. But you, I mean, really listed a lot of great reasons. You talked about the history. You talked about, again, the culture, the clothing. You described the location as well, China, Thailand. So I know where it is on a map. And then how to get there, you said you'll need to take a plane. That's good. Again, describe when you're in the country. Maybe you can take a plane, but just make sure it's clear about, a little bit more clear about the transportation. With your vocabulary, something I noticed at the beginning, you said something like Myanmar has a lot of attraction place, right? We would say attractions, okay? So attraction with an S to make it plural, right? Because you're talking about multiple things. Attraction place isn't really a thing. There's an attraction, which is something that people want to see. They want to go see a pagoda, or they want to go see Pagan. A place is just anything. A place can be your house, the store, the park. So it's important that you're clear on that. This is for everybody as well. So in the future, you might want to say Myanmar has a lot of attractions, right? Yeah. Instead of attraction place. So that's just something I noticed. And again, the pace was a little faster than everyone else. Not a problem. Just keep that in mind. Again, I think that's a 6. It was a good response. Very, very clear and very informative. I learned a lot, and good job selling. So we'll move on to Tutu. Yes. So Tutu, tell me why I should travel to Myanmar.
Yes, Myanmar has a lot of traditional places, so I would like to invite you to Myanmar. If you want to camp in Myanmar, you can try. You can come with airplane.
Tutu, you're muted.
Yes. Sorry. If you come in Myanmar, you can see a lot of famous things and famous places. Especially you can see a lot of pagodas, and it's just really interesting. And when you reach Myanmar, you can find one thing that is Tanaka. Tanaka is only in Myanmar, so when you visit in Myanmar, you can try this.
Okay. I think, would you mind going again? Because I think when your microphone got cut off, I missed a chunk of what you said. So do you want to do the response again? Because your microphone cut out. So yeah, just repeat what you said again. It sounded good, but I just want to make sure I get everything you wanted to say.
Now I said yes.